Welcome to my channel Living Linux. I already have a PineTab and it came installed with Ubuntu Touch, but unfortunately it looks like that it's no longer actively developed anymore. So that made me decide to try to switch to Mobian. So when we close this, at least with Mobian, they still release weekly images. So at the moment, 19th of December. And I already downloaded it. So in the terminal, oh, like that. Oops. Sometimes one of the keys gets stuck. So as you can see here, I already downloaded 2 images and they're still zipped. And I'm going to write it to a micro SD card. And just to be sure that I'm going to write to the right device, then I'll do a lsblk. And then I see that the internal eMMC is MMC BLK2. So on the side there is a trapdoor, and let's see, where is it? Here. And there you can insert a micro SD card, but you have to put it in like this. Oops, hello. Okay, so let's see when we do lsblk again, and then you can see here near the bottom that we get MMC BLK0. So that is the micro SD card. The images are still zipped, but that's not really a problem because with zcat you can unzip it and immediately send it to DD, and the whole command I'll put it in the description, but of course this will take a couple of minutes, and I already wrote the image to the micro SD card. So we can close this and then we can restart. And then we should reboot from the micro SD card into Mobian. So here you see the Mobian logo. Looks like it's more aimed at phones at the moment, because it's in landscape, in portrait. Okay, so we swipe up to unlock, and then the default password is 1234. And once you're in the desktop, then it will auto rotate. And I also noticed that by default the sound, the output is set to the internal microphone. But yeah, that's not going to work. So when you test, or at least try to test the sound, then you won't hear anything. So you need to set it to the internal speaker.
Front, left, front, right.
And then the sound works. Well, I guess it's still an early build and it's not very fast. For instance, so we have a browser here and it doesn't really size it properly. So I'll just take it out for a second and then I'll just set up the Wi-Fi. And let's align it properly. So let's just say, do anything. Oh, as you can see, some of these things, they take a lot of time. And let's just say we start YouTube. Well, I tested this before, but it was a bit faster than this. At least it's doing something now. Yeah. So I have fiber, so the internet speed should not be a problem. So let's just say we try to search for is it doing anything? Big buck bunny. And then it's really stuttering. It really has a hard time to play it. Oops. get to the settings. So I'll try to pause it. And even 360 is already too much. So we'll go for 240. Or at least I thought I was selecting 240. Okay. And that is still even stuttering. So I guess at the moment, yeah, I don't think this is ready for the average consumer. At least the good part is that Mobian is still releasing weekly images. So I'll try to test those images. And to be really honest, what I personally hope is that they will refresh the PineTab just as they did with the PinePhone and then upgraded it to the PinePhone Pro. So I personally hope we do get a PineTab Pro, and in that case I think things will be much better. So that's all for now, and I hope to see you again in my next video.